As kids head back to the classroom, we take a deeper look at standardized testing, a requirement for many students every year. Our Team 10 investigator, Melissa Masiha, and photojournalist Ray Higgins show us why educators say these scores don't truly reflect a student's success, especially during the pandemic.
New classrooms, new supplies, the 2022 school year is underway.
Just the mere fact that we have children back in class face-to-face is going to make a huge difference.
Part of school, whether kids like it or not, is yearly testing.
The schools administer what's called the California Assessment of Student Performance and Progress, or CASP. For the state, data on the California Department of Education website shows last year less than 50% exceeded the standard for English and language arts. It was even worse for math. Here in San Diego County, the numbers were roughly the same. However, educators say that you cannot take this data at face value. Changes due to the pandemic are why.
In the 2019-2020 school year, students did not take standardized tests. That was the first year of the pandemic. Last year in San Diego County, it was optional. Even on the website where you find this data, people are warned care should be used when interpreting results. I spoke to educators with the county, Chula Vista, Cajon Valley, and San Diego Unified.
What we know in San Diego County, only 18% of our students who would be in those testing grade spans actually took the statewide assessment.
Unfortunately, because of that 2-year gap, it is difficult to compare year to year because they're different kids and there's been a multi-year gap.
They say what has come to the forefront during COVID are things beyond the classroom that can help academics. In Cajon Valley, Superintendent Dr. David Miyashiro said they expanded before and after school care during the pandemic, access to a teacher and activities as early as 6:30 in the morning and as late as 6 p.m. for all students, regardless of income.
To be able to come to school early and have a one-on-one session with a teacher to work on specific skills before they even start the school day, to have a nutritious meal, and then after school to have sports and enrichment things that they like, followed up by homework help, by trusting adults. That's wraparound service and care that should be standard for all kids.
San Diego Unified also found added summer programs help students keep learning all year long.
Pre-pandemic, our summer learning opportunities were mainly for high school credit recovery and served, around 2,500 students per summer. In the summer of 2021, we actually made it a UTK through 12 experience that students could participate in, and we served over 22,000 students in that first summer.
In Chula Vista,
we know that human interaction is critical for children.
Dr. Matthew Tessier said even with that, they learned there was a place for online education. Some programs, like their virtual experiences called Innovation Live, are here to stay.
So that was one of the successful things that came out of the pandemic, because typically a classroom may have 31 students, 24 students. What we're seeing on these weekly Innovation Live events is we're having 1,200, 1,300, 1,400 students logging in and getting this experience.
Educators believe these extra things should be seen as helping a student's achievement.
Other measures, students' well-being, how they're doing socially and emotionally, because those have an impact on their academics. So I think we're looking at a broader set of measures.
While testing is a requirement, educators say it is not the be-all, end-all.
We have to build vocational identity, self-awareness, self-esteem, healthy relationships on a path to gainful employment.
Melissa Masiha, ABC 10 News.
A North